It's so quiet. You can hear the sounds of the birds' wings flapping as they fly high in the sky. I woke up every couple of hours to check that the batteries would still start the engines. I was awakened again early after a very strange dream, but quickly fell back asleep. When I woke up again later, I went to start the engines. And the batteries were dead. I thought it was over. I thought, hey, this is a great time to test my radio skills. There were some boats on the other side of the bay, so I reached out on channel 16 to see if anyone was willing to come over and give me a jump start. Well, the Coast Guard answered. They managed to get one of the passing vessels to come by. It was a Thylacine 48. They were a really nice couple. I managed to get away from Clam Bay and headed up towards Nanaimo. It became pretty clear that I needed at least a backup battery, if not to replace some of the house batteries on the boat. I had less than 2 hours to get there. Coming through Dodd's Narrows here. The tide's running fast, you can get a whirlpool at the narrowest point here. Boats that can't do enough speed come through at slack tide. Fairly slack right now. It's just turning around on the higher low tide. Here's a whirlpool right here. See a little bit right there starting. Yeah. Powering through. Oh yeah, spinning us around a bit. Yep. Like we're making her through though. Yep, we did it. Having gotten through Dodd Narrows, I reached out to the Nanaimo Harbor Authority to see if there was somewhere I could stop for an hour. They were very friendly and directed me to tie up beside a fishing boat that was already docked. My mechanic and I had agreed that I should get the battery situation solved before spending another night out at anchor. I found a battery shop just a little ways into Nanaimo that I could walk to, but they were closing in 15 minutes. I had to boogie down the street to get there in time. Just down around the corner and down around the alley, around the back, there's a place called Discount Battery Warehouse. Sounded perfect. They were just closing in about 15 minutes, so I made it there just in time. They were super helpful. We talked about replacing the house batteries with larger ones, the merits and pitfalls of AGM batteries, and the plausibility of me getting anything larger than a regular battery back to the boat on foot. So I bought a regular size starting battery and threw it on my shoulder, walked it back to the boat. People smiling at me, seeing me walk down the sidewalk with this thing awkwardly perched on my shoulder. It was time to go. The weather forecast was deteriorating.
Will you call? 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 Will you call?
Yeah, it's tough keeping her on track.
I head this way. I keep winding up off course because these rollers are pretty big. Keep picking me up and pointing me in a different direction. The crest of every one. So I've constantly got to be steering and stay on course. A little bit freaky. Out here on my own. Out at the sea. Big crashing, rolling sea. You'll see what happens when one of these waves grabs us here. It just kind of pulls us in the other direction. I'm trying to head for what looks like the distant tip of Texado way over there. Barely see it through the clouds. The weather's going to start improving. But, yeah, it's not the most comfortable time for crossing the strait. See, it's just pulling me way over that way now. Because I'm kind of going perpendicular to the waves. I'm glad I can see a point on the horizon there. So, every time I look away to do something else, film a little video or something like that, I look back and I'm going completely the wrong direction again. So it's going to be oh, there we go, see right there, just spinning me right around. There we are, yeah. These rollers are large for my little boat. The tiny ship was rocked. If not for the courage of a fearless crew, kiss me would be lost. Kiss me would be lost. Like this one. Yeah, yeah. Oh, great, look at all. Holy fuck. These are some big waves. This boat is noticeably smaller than the other boats I'm used to taking. Okay, I got the phone down. My eyes on my prize.
I saw a beautiful spot where the sun was shining through over some islands off to my port side. I strongly considered heading that way just to get out of the waves. It was getting late, the waves were getting larger, and the white caps were becoming increasingly prolific. Growing in size as I got closer and closer to the center of the Georgia Strait. See the white of the waves crashing on the black rocks. The waves are short. On the GPS, my speed was going from 7 knots up the back of a wave to 14 knots down the front of it. Surfing, but man, you just gotta watch. The waves are coming, all different angles, different intensities, whipping the boat around. It's a tall ship, it's tipping left to right. Everything inside had flown off the shelves. Hearing the latch drawers flown open. It's like a bomb went off inside. Couldn't let go of the wheel for a moment. But it looked like shelter was just ahead. If I could just get in behind these islands. South Sketty coming up to come in between Jedediah